So, yes, good evening, everyone, and welcome to your own book reading session. Not magic, not power, combined. So, we were on Magic Money yesterday, where we were focused on our past money that we have received in our lives, and I'm sure everyone of you have actually written the things that you have received in the past. It's not just one day exercise, it could be continued for whenever you think, if you put reminders in your phone to be thankful for money, you can take out your note, put it in your hands once in a day, at least once in a day, to give it energy, to give it positive energy, and be really, really grateful for all the things that you have received from your parents, from your relatives, from your friends, from your maybe colleagues in the past, or your college friends. I don't know, whatever scholarships you have received maybe while getting education, all those were forms of money which you have received, maybe discounts, anything. Yeah. So just keep on thinking about all of these instances and be really, really grateful.
Today
Yeah.
I did for like office in like while sitting in office I was just adding on, so I added for the tissue paper,
Mm.
for that coffee machine, for sugar, that, because we are getting it all for free
Yeah,
and
right.
we are just enjoying it. So
Yes.
spoon, like we get a spoon to use whenever it is required, plates, crockery also. Then there is fridge also, hot case also. So I was
Wow.
just loving it because earlier I used to be at home now. So these all things at our office I haven't written. So this was something new. So I
Yes, very
enjoyed
good.
doing that.
Very good, and thank you for the idea because these are all the things that we are not counting and we are
Yeah,
just
we
taking
don't
it for
get a
granted.
remembrance.
Yeah,
Right,
we take it
right.
for granted, a coffee from office or, you know, laptop. Laptop is a blessing which we
Yes,
have got
laptop.
from the company. Yeah.
Yeah, I had then for that. So I started with the laptop only, then went to the pen and then the notepad where I was writing.
Wow.
Then that diary which they have given. It looks so. I love seeing my office diary. So
Wow.
everything, that sugar, what all I had used today. Sugar, I had added some
Very good.
sugar. So,
Very good. So you
so
have actually not only done magic money today, you have done works like magic also
yes. Because
combined.
I was enjoying. Oh, it was not, there was no money involved which was spent by me, na? It's all office money.
Yeah,
So I was just adding on.
very good. Very good. Okay, so when we are done with doing, I mean, this is not a one day practice again. Like we are done with the magic money practice, that means from the past. When you think about how many years you have spent in your lives till now, you must have received an abundance of money in the past. So think about each and every instance whenever whenever in the day, you can take out your note and put it in your hand and be really, really grateful for any one or two or three incidents, whatever you remember, to be grateful for your parents. Maybe they have spent some money on your wedding, or they have gifted you, you know, they have gifted you some furniture or appliances or whatever you have received. Just be really, really grateful for each and every instance. And the more you'll be grateful, the more abundance you're going to receive in your future. Okay. So, yesterday it was the past money, and today it will be the present, how to become a money magnet. Okay, we are covering this chapter, first the past, the present, and then we will move on to the power book to understand what feelings we have to give to money. Just a second. Sakshi or Smriti, can you take over for 5 minutes? I mean, shout, my son is shouting. Okay, just a minute.
Uh, who is taking them? Smriti, are you continuing or shall I start reading? Okay, I'll read. It's only with gratitude that life becomes rich. It's written by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. He was a Lutheran pastor. Gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It's the golden rule of your whole life, whether it's your health, job, relationships, or money. The more grateful you can be for the money you have, even if you don't have very much, the more riches you will receive. And the more you complain about money, the poorer you will become. So, as the author is saying, that like it's law of attraction. What is being told in this paragraph and everywhere in this book, that whatever we are doing, if we are complaining about the money, so it will get less and less, because we are always cribbing about money. Okay, it's like that, we are complaining that it is less money or it is very much expensive. Whatever we are buying, we say like that, or we are giving fear to money, that we should not spend much, it will get exhausted. So what feelings are we giving to the money? It will, the situation will be like that. It will be exact the way how we are thinking it. So if we are more and more grateful, we are always thankful for what all we are getting to use because of money. So more and more money will be attracting. So that is why they are saying here that as you complain about money, the poorer you will become, and as you are grateful for the money, you'll become more and more rich, and more riches you'll be able to receive. Today's magical practice turns one of the biggest reasons people complain about money into an act of gratitude. आगे समझा. uh, you need to start from this second paragraph, and if you want to explain, you can explain that first paragraph as well.
I'm so sorry. Actually, it's just the time when we reach home. So, okay. Okay. So obviously you have read and explained, right? So when we complain more about money, the poorer will become, right? So this is what we read yesterday also, that gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. So today's magical practice turns one of the biggest reasons people complain about money into an act of gratitude. And so it has double the power to change the circumstances of your money. You'll be replacing a complaint which makes you poorer with gratitude, which magically brings you riches. So today's magical practice will do, it will convert a complaint into a blessing. It will complain, it will say, for example, what we complain mostly about money, bill, while paying money, right? So today's magical practice has double the power to change the circumstances of your money. How? By replacing a complaint with gratitude, which magically brings you riches. Okay, so most people wouldn't think they complain about money. But if there is a lack of money in their life, they are complaining without realizing it. Yeah. So obviously, most of the time we are complaining about money when there is lack of money, right? God, he's crying so much. Can you read and I'll explain?
Yeah, yes. Most people wouldn't think, they complain about money. But if there is a lack of money in their life, they are complaining without realizing it. Complaining happens through people's thoughts as well as their words. And most people aren't aware of the many thoughts in their head. Any complaining, negative, jealous, or worried thoughts or words about money are literally creating poverty. And of course, the biggest complaint come when money has to be paid out.
Sakshi, I'm so sorry. You have to take over. I'm
Uh-huh.
really sorry.
Okay, okay. Uh-huh. So here, okay, where are we? So you might have like observed. It's like it's in our back of mind. But by default, I cannot say it by default, but sometimes it's like we even don't realize that we are complaining about it. Likewise, it was told in the earlier paragraph as well that it's the time. Sometimes maybe we are negative about that. We are giving some negative thought that if we will spend so much, we will have a scarcity of money, or maybe a fear that we don't have this amount. We have to invest in some particular thing in a few days, and we will not have what we will do. So like that, the thoughts come and go, and we don't realize even that we are giving a negative thought about the money. So rather than doing that, because we know that each and everything works on law of attraction. So rather than complaining about money, we should ensure that we should love money as much as we can. And we may have observed this thing also. Whenever we are paying the money, na, we have that hitch in us that, oh, we'll have to pay this. Like for each and every instance, maybe we have to pay the bill of electricity or so. So we'll be like, oh my God, this much bill has come this month. Oh, it's so expensive. Like that, we give the thought, but we never give a thought that we got so much of service due to that electricity. We are able to use our Wi-Fi. We are living in a air conditioned room. We have tube light. We are using the fridge, microwave, each and everything because of that electricity. And that too, well before we are paying it afterwards. So they are trusting us so much. All these services are trusting us so much that we are using each and every service well before we pay for that. Like for the telephone bill as well, we'll be using it and then we'll be paying it off. So we need to be grateful whenever we are paying off, whenever the money goes from us or it is coming to us. Both the time we need to be much grateful and happy giving it and happy taking it, whatever may be the transaction.
If Sakshi, I just want to add something.
Yeah,
When we are
yeah,
purchasing something, like I am giving 2,000 rupee note to somebody to purchase something, right? And if I'm getting back amount from that person,
yeah. So that,
we
yeah,
that also we have to take
yes,
with
yes,
gratitude in our mind. We have to
gratitude.
bless
Right.
that currency. Then only we have to accept and keep it in our wallets.
Yeah, we were here.
Yeah. You have to start it from if you don't have enough money.
Yeah, so is this clear, right? So whenever we are paying out, we don't have to complain, right? So if you don't have enough money, paying your bills can be one of the most difficult things to do. It can seem like there is a greater stream of bills than there is money to pay them. But if you complain about your bills, then what you are really doing is complaining about money. And complaining keeps you in poverty. So you must have seen in the movie Secret also that when you're receiving bills, you're focusing on only on bills. Yeah, you receive your salary and you're not happy and you're just counting, oh my God, I have to pay this, and then you're worried, and then you are complaining that there is no use of the salary at the 10th of my month, everything will go off. Why are you thinking like this? It's a complaint about money. Okay, so when you are paying out something, obviously you are paying it for something good. Whatever you are paying, maybe you are paying for your say car maintenance, car insurance, or for example, you're paying to your cleaner in your house, or whatever it is that you're paying it for, you're getting something in return, of course. Okay, so when you are focusing on your bills, it will increase. What will increase? Bills will increase. And what is there? Like attracts like. Okay, when you're thinking that you're complaining about money, you are thinking about your bills, what you are doing? You're complaining about money, actually, and complaining keeps you in poverty. This is the first line that we read in this chapter, that complain is poverty and gratitude is riches. Yeah. So if you don't have enough money, the last thing you would normally do is feel grateful for your bills. But in fact, that's exactly what you have to do to receive more money in your life. It's actually the opposite. The way you feel is opposite to the way you should feel to attract more money in your life. Okay? To have a rich life, you must be grateful for everything to do with money. And begrudging your bills is not being grateful. You must do the exact opposite, which is to be grateful for the goods or services you have received from those who build you. It is such a simple thing to do, but it will have a monumental effect on the money in your life. You will literally become a money magnet. So what this stanza is saying is that whenever you receive a bill, okay, you will think, oh my God, I have to pay this, I have to pay this. And what you're doing is here, it's very tough to give gratitude for the bill when you don't have enough money. Is it true? It's very difficult to pay gratitude for the bill because you don't have
Yes.
enough money to pay. But this is the only way to achieve abundance. It's the only way. Why? Because this money is energy. So when you are paying, you have to be really, really grateful for the money that you have in your account to pay whenever you are paying. Okay, whenever, say, suppose you are paying for grocery. So you're thinking, oh my God, I spent so much on grocery this month. But instead of that, you're saying thank you to the universe for paying you that money so that you can pay to the grocery store owner and get something for you. And what you're doing, you're thanking universe for the money that you have got to, to get that goods or services. It could be anything. The goods and services, we will read in detail what this book will tell you all the examples about goods and services that we receive every single day. Yeah, and it's a very simple thing to do. Believe me, when you make this practice, maybe you are doing Paytm, just write thank you. If you are doing Google Pay, just write thank you. If you're transferring money to someone, in the remarks, say thank you. Make it a practice. Rent with thanks. Whatever you are paying, whenever you are paying, say gratitude from your heart. Okay, and you will literally become a money magnet. And I'm sure every one of you want to be a money magnet. Yeah, because this is the why we have started this session with money. Because money is something which is tangible, which we can see that the things are improving or things are started changing when you do these practices. And book is guaranteeing you, we are guaranteeing you that if you practice from your heart, you yourself will say that I don't know how, but things started changing. I don't know how money is flowing in my life. Money is coming to me. And every one of us who has done these practices have actually felt it in their lives. So to be grateful for a bill, think about how much you have benefited from the service or goods on the bill. Okay? So when you are grateful for a bill, you have to think about the service or good that you received. If it's payment for rent or a mortgage, be grateful that you have a home and you're living in it. What if the only way you could live in a home was by saving up all the money and paying cash for it? What if there was no such thing as lending institutions or places to rent? Most of us would be living on the streets. So be grateful to the lending institutions or your landlord because they have made it possible for you to live in a home or apartment. See, what would happen if there were no lending institutions? How would you buy a house? How would you buy a house of, say, a particular amount without loan? Or if there was no option to rent, the landlord has paid the price for this house. This is so amazing that landlord has paid the price and you are enjoying the benefit by paying the rent for it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Go. You made a queen. Okay, go. Please. Okay. So most of us would be living on the streets. So we should be grateful for the landlord or the bank who has given us the loan for the house. Every time you are paying the mortgage every month, say for example, you're paying EMI for your house. Why are you worried about it? that my interest is going, my EMI is going every month. It's good only that you have a house. Yeah, rent also. We have a house, rent with thanks. My EMI with thanks, installment with thanks. If you are paying a bill for gas or electricity, think about the heating or cooling you received, the hot showers, and every appliance you were able to use because of the service. If you are paying a phone or internet bill, see, you think about if you don't have electricity for like 1 or 2 hours, how would you feel? And whenever we are paying electricity bill, we are saying, oh my God, electricity prices are increasing day by day. We got this bill, that bill. We are not thinking that we enjoyed all the air conditioning in my house just because of this electricity. Or I was enjoying the heating. Or I was enjoying the hot showers. Because I have a geyser, I have a heater in place. Every appliance that you are able to use is because of electricity. If one day electricity doesn't come, you won't be able to charge your mobile phone or laptop. You won't be able to work. So think about that service and be really grateful for the luxury in your life. If you are paying a phone or internet bill, imagine how difficult your life would be if you had to travel vast distances to talk to each person individually. Yeah? How would you talk? How would you will you post a letter? Internet is such an amazing revolution in the world of communication. We are doing these Zoom sessions from 3 countries here. It is so amazing. Are we grateful for our internet provider for giving us such a fast internet by laying down all the fiber cables in the underground and working so hard? Are we grateful for those? Or are we only saying it's so expensive here? Think about how many times you have been able to call family and friends, send and receive emails, or access information instantly through the internet because of your service provider. It's really amazing. We can Google anything at any moment. Any word we don't use dictionaries nowadays, do you? You just Google meaning. Isn't it amazing? Anything, any channel we are watching, any person we want to think, we just type on Google. Have we thanked Google enough for making such an amazing service? Search engine. All of these remarkable services are at your fingertips. So be grateful for them and be grateful that the companies trust you by providing these services before you
I,
have paid for them. Yes, Sakshi.
I want to add, add one thing on Google. We even crack interviews searching on Google.
Yeah, yeah. Interviews. I mean, yeah, you're right. When I cracked this interview, I actually thanked YouTube, Google for all those people who have placed some videos, technical videos there,
Right,
through which I could
right.
prepare for my interview. So I actually wrote down, thank you, YouTube, thank you, Google, thank you, Internet, for making it possible. We are reading on Internet. We are doing everything, whatever, news, everything, connectivity to loved ones. And these services are being provided to us before we have paid. The bill comes at the end of the month, right? So, they are trusting you. So be grateful rather than just complaining about, they are making money and all that. These are all complaints because they are just taking you far behind where you want to achieve, where you want to go. Ever since I discovered the phenomenal power of gratitude, I write the magic words, thank you paid, on every bill as I pay it, and I never miss a single one. At the beginning, when I didn't have the money to pay a bill, I would still use gratitude's magical power and would instead write across the bill, thank you for the money. Then, when I had the money to pay it, I would add, thank you paid. Okay. So if she's saying that when you have paid, write thank you paid. And if you have a bill which needs to be paid out, you can write thank you for the money. Okay. Today you are
ये
going.
ना
Yes.
अ, वो बुक मैजिक में भी पढ़ा हुआ ये चैप्टर वी हैव रेड इन दैट बुक आल्सो बट वेर आई फॉरगेट इट फ्रॉम वेयर आई हैव रेड इट इट इज इन पावर बुक एंड
Power book.
आई नेवर फॉरगेट टू
Yeah.
दिस इज पावर बुक ना
No, no, this is magic money magnet. Today I
ओके
actually yeah, yeah, day nine
हाँ
money magnet. We thought of swapping. I thought, okay, I told you. I thought I told you. We started money magnet
इट
today because past and present we had to cover before starting power book. Yeah, it
पावर
was
राइट
changed in
ओके
the Excel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the Excel it was power book. But this is
अच्छा आई हैवंट सीन
yeah, yeah, this is money magnet.
ओके
Yeah.
ठीक है फिर मैजिक बुक किया ना मैंने सोचा आई थॉट इट
Yes,
इज
yes.
पावर बुक और पावर में पढ़ा है मैंने ये आई वाज लाइक
No, no, no. It's
ओके
magic book.
ठीक ठीक है
Okay. So this will tell you the practice of today to thank the money for the present. Okay. So then when I had the money to pay it, I would say, I would add thank you paid. Today you are going to do the same. Take any currently unpaid bills you have and use gratitude's magical power by writing across them, thank you for the money, and feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. Okay, so if you have got any unpaid bills, just write down on that thank you for the money. Say, for example, credit card bill, or there is something you want to buy, maybe in another 1 or 2 days, you're thinking of, buying and you have not paid for it, you can write thank you for the money. Or electricity bill due date is little, you know, far ahead, you can write thank you for the money. Okay, so if you receive and pay most of your bills online, then when you receive an online bill, forward it to yourself as an email and write in the subject line in capital bold letters, thank you for the money. Next, find 10 bills you have paid in the past and write across the front of each one of the magic words, thank you paid. So what I do here is I go to my bank account statement, I download the Excel. Whatever I have paid in the whole month, I would say not 10. All bills which I have paid, I will just add a column and I will write thank you for grocery, thank you for internet, whatever I have paid, I will write in the next column. Thank you for amazing bus service, thank you for amazing coaching center of my son, or whatever. Okay, so when I write that, I feel sincerely grateful. So this is one of the way you can practice, because most of the time we are paying things online. Yeah, we are not using cash. So when we are not using cash, we can do this way, because anyway everything will be reflected in your statement. So does this look nice to everyone?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, and from
दैट्स
now
रियली
on,
नाइस
yeah. So we can, I mean, I do it like weekly, make out that statement and do it for each and every bill. First I do when I pay, and second I do when I do it in Excel.
at the time of paying I do
Yeah, at
that
the
I
time,
every
yeah.
time do
So this is the practice which I just started when we did the money mastering session last month. So what she was saying is that for every bill, every night,
Mm.
actually, whatever you have paid in the day, say thank you paid. If you want
Oh.
to attract more and more money faster in your life. So as you write on each paid bill, feel as grateful as you possibly can that you had the money to pay the bill. The more gratitude you can harness for the bills you have paid, the more money you will magically magnetize to you. Okay? So there is one more way if you want to do that. This book is saying for 10 bills you have to do it today. Okay? Think about all the 10 last bills that you have paid what you can do is I also shared in the group actually. There is a gratitude journal that you are making where you are writing your blessings. In that A4 sheet, just divide it into 10 10 slips. Don't tear it, just on the notebook itself. Divide it into 10 parts and write thank you, paid, grocery. Suppose 4 pounds or whatever, 300 rupees. Thank you, paid. Like this. Then you write made payment 2000 rupees. Thank you, paid. Okay, rent this rupees. Thank you, paid. Are you getting it? Because most of the times you are not having hard bills. If you have hard bills, then it is okay. On that you can write. Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
From this day forward, you could make it your regular practice that whenever you pay a bill, you briefly think about the great service you have received from the bill and write across the face of the bill the magic words thank you paid. And if you don't have the money to pay a bill, use gratitude's magical power and write thank you for the money and feel as if you are saying thank you because you have the money to pay the bill. Okay. Feeling grateful for the money, feeling gratitude for the money you have paid out guarantees you will receive more. Gratitude is like a magnetic golden thread attached to your money. Okay, just imagine there is a thread attached to the money you are paying. Okay, the gratitude. So when you pay money out, the money will always return to you because you have already attached a thread. Okay, so the money will always return to you, sometimes equally, sometimes tenfold, sometimes a hundredfold. The abundance you receive back depends not on how much money you give, but on how much gratitude you give. You could have so much gratitude when you pay a bill of $50 that you could receive back hundreds of dollars. So it doesn't depend upon how much payment you are making, it depends how much grateful you are while paying the bill. I will read out the practice very fast. We have just 5 minutes left. Magic practice number 9, the money magnet. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel grateful for that blessing as much as you can. So this you have to do for money again. Take any current unpaid bills you have. Use gratitude's magical power and write across each one. Thank you for the money. Feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. Take 10 bills you have paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them the magic words thank you paid. Feel truly grateful that you had the money to pay the bill. Number 4, before you go to sleep, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Is it clear to everyone what you have to do?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's good.
Good. For the next 4 5 days, we will be reading Power and Money. All those 4 days, we will be practicing these two practices every day by thanking for all the bills that we have paid in the past or in the present or every day. Say, I am spending something today. I will thank at night before sleeping or when I am writing the blessings. Whenever you get time, just give positive energy to the money you have spent. Okay? Positive energy means thanking the service that you received in return of that money. And you can say, thank you, universe, for giving me this money so I could travel by bus, so I could buy this, so I could, you know, enjoy this service or enjoying the internet or whatever. Is it clear? This is the way it is to be done. Today, tomorrow, you will really enjoy because I think Power and Money is beautiful chapter. Beautiful. Okay. So let's do gratitude then. Nobody's saying anything. Am I clear or I'm fast? I don't know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
New
Everything
people
is
will
clear.
say. Many
That's
people
why
will
I'm
say.
not saying. That's why I'm
That
not
is why
Actually,
saying.
even I was also not saying.
actually, we have very limited time, 40 minutes. So that's why I want to cover everything, and that's why I'm just speaking, so that I don't miss anything important. You can share in the groups, okay? You feel free to share your experiences or any doubts in the group, okay? Great. So let's do gratitude now. Thank you, universe, for a beautiful and amazing life, for all the money that we have received in the life. Thank you for the bed that I'm sleeping very, very comfortably, the mattress which is so soft, the warm blanket which is keeping me warm, my house which is fully insulated and giving me warm feeling inside. Thank you, universe, for the house that I'm living in because it's very spacious. Thank you for all the furniture in my house, the TV that I'm watching, the internet, the Wi-Fi, the Amazon delivery service that I am getting. Thank you, universe, for my car so I can travel, for all the public transport available. Thank you for the money that I can pay for that. Thank you for the money that I can buy grocery. Thank you for the money that I can buy food and I have refrigerator to keep my things. Thank you for my job because it has given me a lot of free things like laptop, headphones, internet, every facility in my office, a nice place to work. Thank you for all the money that I have received in the past and I'm receiving in the present. Thank you, everyone, for being in this beautiful journey and bringing magics in your life. Thank you. Thank you, Magic Book. Thank you, Rhonda Byrne, for transforming our lives. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
Love
you. Love
you.
you.
you all.
Thank
Love you
you.
all.
Bye
Love you
bye.
all.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.